This was Prime Minister Modi and his Mann Ki Baat in Moscow as he interacted with the diaspora. Of course, he's got a slew of gifts for the diaspora, including opening Indian consulates there in Russia. But not just that, he's also spoken about how there was an atmosphere of despair before 2014 and how things have changed over the last 10 years. Listen in to the Prime Minister's message.
2014 के पहले हम निराशा की गर्त में डूब चुके थे। हताशा, निराशा ने हमको जकड़ लिया था। आज देश आत्मविश्वास से भरा हुआ है। एक ही बीमारी के 2 पेशेंट अस्पताल में हो, उतने ही सामर्थ्यवान डॉक्टर हो, लेकिन एक निराशा में डूबा हुआ पेशेंट हो, दूसरा आत्मविश्वास से भरा हुआ पेशेंट हो, तो आपने देखा होगा आत्मविश्वास से भरा हुआ पेशेंट कुछ ही हफ्तों में ठीक होकर के अस्पताल से बाहर आता है। निराशा में डूबा हुआ पेशेंट को किसी और को उठा के लेके जाना पड़ता है। आज देश आत्मविश्वास से भरा हुआ है और ये हिंदुस्तान की सबसे बड़ी पूंजी है।
Well, let me go across to Rishabh, who is joining us. Rishabh, a very interesting statement that the Prime Minister has made all the way across from Moscow. But the big question is, whom is this message for? The people in Moscow or his detractors back home?
Well, it is a message for both. While Prime Minister was talking to the diaspora in Moscow, he very categorically said that what Indian diaspora mean and how they are the brand ambassadors of India, Indian culture and India's development story worldwide. And he very categorically said that the people who are inside the mission, which is Indian embassy in Moscow, are Rajdoot, the ambassadors. But the people who are outside, the Indians who are outside the mission in various countries, they are Rashtradoot, the brand ambassador of Indian culture and India's development story. Apart from that, if we talk about how, Prime Minister has gone ahead, he has spoken about the victory of T20 World Cup and how that World Cup and what that World Cup means. And when you say who this message was for, remember this is the first diaspora event for Prime Minister in his 3rd term from Moscow. A very clear message to the oppositions here in India as well, and a very clear message to the diaspora that how important they are for the country.
Absolutely. In fact, let me go across to Srinjoy Chaudhary, a consulting editor also who's joining us. Srinjoy, if you can put all of this into perspective, the fact that Prime Minister and Putin have spoken about very significant issues such as space, defense and civil nuclear energy. What are the key takeaways that we expect from this visit?
Well, there are 2 things that really should happen and have to happen. And the indications suggest that they will happen. First of all, the matter of defense spares. Now we know that the war with Ukraine, Russia has been fighting for over 2 years. Now this has put pressure on the spare situation in India. Also the maintenance of specific equipment. Like for instance the over 240 Sukhoi engines that are lying in Koraput. They are waiting for certain kind of Russian material, raw and processed, for their maintenance. Now these are things we have spoken with senior people in government who have said that they will have to be brought up and they will happen. So that's the first thing. The second we are hearing is about Gaganayan. Now the Russians and Indians are working together to ensure that the first manned mission really works out. This is in matters of training for the Gaganauts or the astronauts, also the building of the engine and so on. So in both areas, Russia and India are working very closely. Thirdly, of course, is a matter of trade. Now we all know that Russia exports more material, particularly now including crude oil to India. But what are India's exports? How much are India's exports? Not very much. And they have to go up, which is why this Chennai-Vladivostok corridor is so important.
Absolutely, and it's interesting that the two leaders have met at least 17 times so far. Of course, India and Russia have a long-standing historic ties, but it's time to perhaps refresh and reboot given the current political and geopolitical scenario as well. Thank you so much, Srinjoy, as well as Rishabh, for putting all of that back into perspective. We're going to be tracking the Prime Minister's visit to Russia very closely here on Times Now. For the timing, however, a short break. Siddharth joins you on the other side.